Supreme Beautiful Rising. Supreme Beautiful Rising. All right. All right. Hey, Mr. Over It. What's up? How y'all doing? Yes, Beautiful Rising. Oh, goodness, this thing loud. How y'all doing? Supreme Beautiful Rising. I am actually just pulling out of my yard. I probably should have waited before starting, to pull out my yard before starting, but give me a minute, y'all, so that I can get out of the yard here really quickly. Make sure. Is he okay? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, because it's just a big old blur. And I can't even see. And is he? Darren, are you okay? Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay, there you go. All right, y'all. Okay. Well, Supreme Beautiful Rising. Yes. Hi, T Love. How you doing, beautiful? Hi, Nature Wolf on the YouTube side. Gratitude for your presence. Hi, Pardo. I know I'm saying it wrong. Hi, Pardo. I'm just going to say Pardo. How you doing? Supreme Rising. Mr. Overt is in the house. Gratitude for your presence. Thank you, guys. I am grateful. Let me go ahead and get this title up here. Oh, just one sec. Collective agreement. All right. A collective agreement to the loop. Hold on. Same. Hold on, y'all. All right. There we go. And let me pin it. All right, there we go. All right. I just wanted to, in the efforts to bring us to a state of awareness, this is where unity consciousness come into play, where we are our brother's keeper, because to help you is to help myself, right? And so when one becomes aware, it's a couple of ways that you can share that essence of awareness. One of the main ways of sharing that essence of awareness is you can just simply be. Supreme Beautiful Rising, peace and love. Yes, oneness. Gratitude for your presence. Thank you for being here. A way that you can express that awareness is just by being, because the essence of you in that awareness is going to emit a frequency, right? So because you're going to emit a frequency, your being is going to affect the consciousness of the collective, right? Right. So that's your being in your state of awareness, or in your elevated state of awareness, is going to ultimately migrate into the essence of the collective, right? But you also can express your awareness vibrationally by speaking, right? That's another form of expression, right? And so therefore, that too, for those who are open and open to receive, you can express that way too as well. So that's what many of us are doing. We are also, not only are we being in terms of our level of consciousness in our state of awareness, we're also vibrationally speaking in frequency, our state of awareness in that elevated level of consciousness. And so in the essence, what came to me this rising, in which I actually made mention a little bit briefly yesterday in the live that I did yesterday during the day, is that as a collective, we are in agreement with so many different things. And partial of the reason why, things are occurring in the manner to which they are is because we are in agreement with it, while not being conscious, right? We're consciousness that is unconscious, right? And so therefore that kind of somewhat puts us in, I don't really want to say vulnerability, but we tend to make uninformed decisions, right? Because we are not aware of self in a manner to which we would make more of an informed decision, if that makes any sense. Okay. So the collective agreement into this loop, I just wanted to give you some things of how we are in agreement with the loop. Okay. As a collective, because the freedom of you would be doing something entirely different. So what the loop looks like, is getting up, going to work every day. Okay, same shit, different day, pretty much. So you have a routine, right? They keep you in a routine. Okay, so the routine, whatever that routine is, right? That is an energy. That's a signature. That's an energetic signature, because your energetic signature is looping. Whatever that energetic signature is, whatever you do every day, if it loops, that is what the energetic signature is emitting vibrationally. Okay, so that in essence you are sending a signal, right, saying that you are consensual to a loop, right? The celebration of birthdays, the participation in calendars, right? So these are essential and consensual to expressing or giving energy, to be in a loop. So the thing of it is that we have to begin to understand what these things look like and how we are in consent of it, if we want to begin to now migrate or vibrate out of it. We have to be aware. So those of us who are now coming into a state of awareness of what that looks like. What's up, Tony? How you doing? Gratitude for your presence. Thank you for being here. Once we become, those of us who are now becoming aware of it, we're just throwing the seeds out there. And those who are connected to us that are also in a state of awareness, we can begin to build upon it so that we can now begin to expand in consciousness on that awareness, so that it can begin to reach the collective consciousness to start to promote change in how we energetically flow. So if we no longer want to be a part of a loop system, we have to change our signature and change our energetic signature to express a different way that does not resemble a loop. Okay. Abundance, mystical. How you doing? Gratitude for your presence. Thank you for being here. So, I'm sure a lot of us are now starting to come together. You can tell that the energies are really starting to unite us and everything. There is a much calmer disposition in how, we are coming together and we are advancing in terms of our level of consciousness. Y'all know my routine. Hold on. Yes, hi. Good morning. Thank you. May I please have a large um, strawberry dragon fruit made with sweet tea, and that'll be it. Thank you. Right? Hold on, you guys. This is my routine. Y'all know my routine. Anyway. All right. So the loop, right? Hello. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Twice this week, I've been to two different places where I have stood in line to then my items were purchased for me. I asked for things to be handled with ease. Wow, my life is loopless at best as it can be. Yes, and if that's what you want to, thank you. Right. If the loop if the loop is, how can I say, It depends on the vibratorial essence of the loop, right?
You gonna use them all. There you go, man.
Okay, thank you. Have a good one. How is your loop vibrating, right? Are you expressing in freedom, or are you expressing in the essence of a controlled situation, right? So what is the signature of, what is the energetic signature of your loop, right? Same consistent. Are you dreading what you got to do throughout the day in your loop, or are you excited about your loop? What is the vibration of your loop? What is the energetic signature of your loop? How is your loop expressing energetically? What vibration is your loop expressing energetically? These are things that constitute how the collective is expressing. And most times, people's loops is not really all that exciting. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a detrimental, because they're doing things without being aware that they can change the dynamics of how they are experiencing, right? We have the ability to create change once you become aware that you have the ability to create the change, right? It's all about the state of awareness. My loop energy is happiness. Okay, that's a beautiful thing, because in that essence of expressing your signature in a loop, right? It's in high vibration, right? Because the essence of how you stimulate the consciousness. Now we got to ask ourselves, do we want to continuously express in a loop? Because in truth, time and different things of that nature, when you begin to evolve in a higher level of consciousness, those particular constraints begin to dissolve, right? They're no longer there to be expressed, right? So as I say, the same shit, different day, right? We're doing the same shit, different day. But how is your energetic signature? How is the energetic signature of you is expressing in your loop? Whatever that looks like, because we are consensual to a loop, because we do the same shit, different day, right? Is it in high vibration? Are you is it a high vibrational loop, that you're happy about what you do in your day? Is your loop is expressing in happiness, and you are in gratitude, and you're grateful, in terms of what it is that you're doing every single day, because you can then begin to change the essence of how you express your loop. You don't have to necessarily express your loop in a low vibrational essence. You can begin to change the dynamic of how you even express your loop, right? By the choices that you make for yourself, right? And creating a change. Let me see what it says. No, my loop is straightening. Okay, so you're actually coming out of the expression of your loop. Because I noticed that, you know, the in the essence of the freedom of you, right? You begin to do things that are not routine. You come out of the routine when you begin to express the freedom of you. Okay, but if you still express the essence of you, or your signature of you, your energetic signature of you in a loop, how is that expression, where is that expression vibrating? Is it vibrating in the essence of a higher vibrational essence of expression, or are you miserable in your loop? It's already, we're already expressing in a loop, in terms of the collective consciousness, because like I say, same shit, different day. You get up, you wash your face, you brush your teeth, you take a bath, you take a shower, you go to work, you do your routine, you go to school, or whatever you do during the day. It's formulated in the same pattern. It's the same consistency. So how you express your day in that loop vibrationally, right? What does that look like? Are you aware of what your loop look like in terms of your consciousness and the vibration or energetic vibration that supports it? Is it higher? Are you happy, excited, elated? A lot of wealthy people do things different every day. They're moving different. They're not really doing the same shit every day. They're doing something different because they have a little bit more leverage to be able to express their energetic signature different. They're not doing really the same shit every day, right? But those that are moving in a more constructed or a more confined essence of a reality, right? Because we don't have the resources, the fluidity of resources to be able to move a little bit more freely, right? That is what constructs yourself to be more moved in a routine or a loop, which is most of the collective consciousness, right? So how are you expressing your loop? That's another thing. That's how you have to look at it. And then what do you need to do for yourself to manifest yourself out of the expression of the loop, if that is something that you want to do, right? So as we become aware, what we're doing is just putting seeds out there for consideration, right? So that you can begin to think about yourself in power, so that you can begin to become aware that you are the creator of your relative reality by how you perceive it and how you understand it. And what is it that is cultivating your relative reality? What are you allowing in your infrastructure through belief systems that are external of you that is creating your relative reality? Are you the narrative of your story, or you are allowing someone else to narrate your story? Are you the narrator, or are you allowing essences external of you to narrate your story? So, being the narrator means that you are now regaining, right, your power back unto yourself. And now you are narrating how your energy is going to be expressed, or how you're expressing your energy. So it's always coming back into the essence of awareness. That is the most important thing to do, is come back into the essence of awareness of self. And for those of us who are now moving into the essence of awareness, that's where we are our brother's keeper, because as I say, we move into the essence of unity consciousness. To be aware, right, is to also express awareness to others, because to help you is to help myself, right? No different than what I was saying, last night, in terms of the awakening in my DNA, in my genetics. It's also gives leverage to the ancestors that are also a part of my genetics, right, or our genetics. Okay, so everything is connected, right? That's one, I know it, and these are the things that we don't really look at it from this level of consciousness. We don't look at it from this perspective, because we have been so engrossed into the illusion of separation. It has kind of somewhat been hard for us to even fathom that's how deeply connected that we are. You understand? So now we are moving into the essence of knowing that we are more connected than not. And so therefore we are, beginning these energies that are coming in. Last night we got some serious energies that came through. Hey, y'all, y'all gonna be feeling some type of way. A lot of things are going to be changing, and you should be, I can't tell y'all how y'all should be feeling, but I can tell you how I'm feeling. Like today, I feel very light. Shit, I feel light. I feel light. I mean, I'm a thick girl, but I feel light. I feel so light. I feel feathery. That's how. It's because I got up this rising, and I'm like, dang, I feel light. You know what I'm saying? I feel light. I can't. That's the only way I can explain it. So the collective agreement by your everyday move, and this is just to give you a visual of what it looks like, so that you guys can become aware of what it looks like. The agreement is that same shit, different day. So we, in so many ways, we are in agreement with the loop. It's not just the time, saying what time is it, what day is it. It is your everyday routine that you do every day systematically. That is saying to the universe, with your energetic signature, that you are in agreement with expressing your energy in a loop. Okay? Hey Alpha, how you doing, mama? That sounds like Stephanie Mills. I feel good. I feel good. Baby, yeah, I feel good all over. Good all over. Alpha Love says she feel good all over. Right? Right? So when we begin to understand ourselves in power, these are the things. I just wanted to bring that to you guys' attention, because we are very, very powerful. The essence of me, in terms of how I express, moving forward, is unity consciousness, to show how we are more united than separated. And unity consciousness is very, very, it's very, very much alive. And that's where the collective consciousness. You thought of Stephanie too, Mr. Overett. Yes. We are more unified than not. That is why the collective consciousness is so important. Um, in terms of how the media controls, the collective consciousness through mass media. So that should show you right there, the power behind unity consciousness is that through collective consciousness, mass media controls unity consciousness through the media. Okay, because it can reach a multitude of people in one shot, right? So that should show you right there how important, how powerful unity consciousness really is, even though the illusion always propagating separation. Okay, but the collective is the power. So if we could begin to start shifting the essence the collective consciousness through awareness, and for those of us who are now migrating through, in our awareness, because we are ascending our levels of in through our levels of consciousness, then that's what then that's what's going to create more of a shift, right? Right? What's up, Edad? Abundance. Gratitude for your presence. Thank you for being here. I am grateful and thankful. Thank you for being here. What time is it? 39. Okay, y'all got to keep me with the time because I want to be on time today. All right. So we're going to how can I say? We're going to begin. Like I say, I'm loving these energies and everything that are coming through. Many of us that are moving in the essence of our ascension are now becoming the master codes. And what I mean by the master codes in terms of the unity consciousness is that my code, someone else's code is now becoming the master code, right? Where the combinations are being combined, and so therefore it is creating a master key code. And see, these are the things that this realm, in terms of the illusion of separation, we're afraid of, because once our codes come together to create a master code, it changes the dynamic of how the simulation is going to be expressed. We are the codes, and once we know audio. Are you serious? No, come on. Go out and come back in. Is that for everybody? No audio? Oh, you can hear? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Right? Right? Um, right? So because we are, you can hear me on YouTube? Okay. So because we are codes, right? When we come together as codes coming together in an ascensional or a certain frequency, these codes changes the algorithms or the simulated of the simulation of this matrix, right? So this is why it was so important to keep us separated, because when we came together, when our frequency codes came together, or our energetic signature with the codes comes together, it creates a different projection, right? It creates a different essence of simulation. So what's happening now is going to be amazing. It's amazing already. I can see the transformation taking shape and form right before our eyes. There are a lot of amazing things that are taking place. I know that a lot of people are focusing on all of the devastation, but you guys know that over here, I don't focus on those things. I focus on the relative reality that I do want to experience. And there are a lot of amazing things that are taking place right now as a result of us coming together at higher levels of consciousness. So, just, be on the lookout, right? Bolo, okay? Because, a lot of things are transforming right before our eyes. As I say, in this now moment, I feel light as a feather. I don't know what y'all, feel, but I feel light. Truth be told, I feel like I weigh 135 pounds. I ain't wore that since I was like 10, right? Like, I feel light as a feather. I can't explain it. It's already complete. What's up? Something different. Oh, hey, deity. It's already complete. Collective consciousness is actually drawing bodies and revealing ourselves to one another, confirming that Mother is on the planet moving everything forward. It's definitely that, everything is definitely that. I can feel the shift. I've been feeling the shift, but I really feel it today. Like, man, there's this bliss. Like, I was in that eco storm last night when I was doing the live, and I don't know if you guys saw it when I was in Heavy's live, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was some magical shit that was happening. The lightning was like everywhere, like it was just everywhere, like it was some real shit happening, and I was in the midst of all of that, and so I just can't explain it. I just can't explain it. I just feel airy. I feel very, very light. All right, so enjoy it. You enjoy it, um, you know, while it lasts. Okay. What's up? What's up, Cosmos? Gratitude for your presence on the YouTube side. I am grateful. Thank you for being here. All right, you guys. I got 1 minute to get in. I love you guys immensely. Think about what it is that I'm saying. We are consensual into a loop. How is your loop vibrating? You can always vibrate out of the loop. The loop is same shit, different day. It's a routine. How does your routine look? How is it vibrate? How does what does it look? Is it happiness? Are you happy in your loop, your routine, or is that shit getting on your nerves or whatever the case may be? We are ascending. We are ascending in our levels of consciousness. Consciousness is a state of being. It's not a place. It's not a people, place, person, or thing. It's not like you going through a door, from one door to the next. It's a state of being. It's levels of consciousness. It's a state of being. So let's remember that, because a lot of times people think you're going somewhere. No, you're not going nowhere. It is a state of being. All right. I love you guys. I gotta go. Mwah. Later. Have an amazing day. I'll come back on here this evening, right? Code correction mode. Yes, Mr. Overett, that's what's happening. Code correction is actually commencing, because we are coming together and unifying, creating a master code that is changing the construct of this simulation, right? Just like deity say, we are the perfect program, right? And so therefore the frequencies are allowing us to now express from that perfection. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Later. Gotta go, y'all. Later.